And just like that, epic, 2,500 miles, fish tank in the house. All right, let's go get some more. What do you say? Live out loud, guys. 2,500 right there. Excellent. So it's been a 17-mile day, and I think I'm gonna call it at the next campsite with water. That might be 2 or 3 miles, but I've had enough of today. Doesn't look like rain, so I might actually get a good night's sleep. At least that's the hope. Pretty amazing up here. Part of the problem I have is I can't put the camera away. I stop every 10 minutes to take more pictures. Slows down my progress. And I mean that seriously. Like right there, I gotta take a picture of that. So here I am stopping again to take more pictures. Amazing. Just incredible. Hey everybody, so I made it to mile 2507.0. That is a 19.9, or what we will call a 20-mile day. And given the terrain, I'm really good with that. I could have gone a little bit longer, but I found a really good campsite and I'm going to stay here. It's got a fire pit. I don't think I'll have a fire, but I might. But the nice thing about it is I got water right there. And this is my campsite right here. So, it was suggested to me once that I kind of do a Facebook Live about kind of setting up camp and this and that, and I really can't do a Facebook Live about that because I don't have a signal. But what I can do is I can just show a little bit of video, on video, kind of what I do when I get to camp. And like I said, there's three big things with camp: level, water, phone service. Well, I've got level water, I don't have the phone service, so this will have to do. In a spot like this, what I want to look for is I want to look for the natural divots. What that means is if and when it rains, those will fill up. For example, right here is a natural divot. Right down there is a natural one, right over there. Kind of where I'm at, you got a little bit, but not as much. It kind of slopes off in that direction. First thing I do is I have my piece of Tyvek that I put down. I just got that from a local construction company, you know, 6.5 feet by 4 feet. Then I put down my Z-Packs Duplex tent. These things sell for about $740. This is the camo version. They come in blue, green, and camo. It's wet right now because I put it away wet this morning. Normally the doors come down and they hook like this, and you guys have all seen pictures of that. Right now, because it's wet, it sticks. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of using the wetness, allowing it to stick, to kind of show you kind of how I'll go from here. The next thing I put down is that Z-light. Now a lot of people think that's my sleep pad. It's not. That adds an R value, meaning an insulated value against the ground, the warmth or the coldness of the ground, of about 2.0. The next thing I use is a sleeping pad, and I found the one I absolutely love and I highly recommend it. It's by a company called Sleep and Go, all one word, SLEEPINGO, right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, Sleep and Go. I'll blow that up and that'll go in there on top of that. This has an R value of like 2.8, 2.9. So together I've got a 2.0, a 2.8, 2.9. I've almost got like a 5.0 R value. Needless to say, what that means is I've got great insulation against the ground. Then what happens is I will throw my sleeping quilt on top of that. I don't have a sleeping bag, it's a quilt, meaning it doesn't zip all the way up. It has a toe box that my feet go in, and the rest just kind of lays over me like a blanket on your bed would. It does have straps to where if I wanted to hook the straps underneath the pad, the air mattress, or that to kind of hold it in place, but it's really not necessary. I did that all last year. It was cumbersome, it was a pain in the butt, it took time. And when you go to roll over, you're kind of restricted. This year, I've started just throwing this quilt over me like a quilt, and it's fantastic. Can't say good enough about it. Then what I'll do is this is a 2-person tent. I can have all my supplies, my pack, all my stuff in there, my food, my clothes, my stove. I can cook inside my tent, which I will, because there's just a few mosquitoes out. I'm not packing mosquito repellent anymore. I didn't think I would need it up here. And you know, it's heavy. Mosquito repellent adds weight. What I'll do is I'll turn this off and I'll get it kind of set up as I sleep, and then I'll show you guys kind of how it works. But with a 2-person tent, and this tent's under 1 pound, with a 2-person tent with just me, I can do everything inside. I can have everything with me, out of the elements, out of the weather. It does have 2 vestibules, one on each side, that allows me to, if I want to have something sheltered but not inside the tent with me, I can just put it in the vestibule. I can enter from either the left or the right, as you can see, and I can adjust the height of the tent with the use of my trekking poles. It does take 6 stakes, 4 corners, 1 guy line here and a guy line over there, and then if you want, you can put another stake like right here, and then put a stick and kind of drape this over to hold that up. Really hasn't been necessary. I've done it a couple of times. I don't really need it. So it is a 6-stake tent. But that's it. So that's kind of what I do it. And then once all that's done, I'm just going to get inside my tent after I get my water, of course, and I'll just relax. I'll take off my shoes. I'll take off my socks. I'll get pretty much undressed to let things start airing out and healing from the day's activities. Because this long distance hiking is really tough on the body. So let me get things kind of set up, and then I'll turn the camera back on and kind of show you what I'm talking about. All right, we're back. So everything's in the tent as it lays now. Head's on the right, feet are down there on the left. As you can see, I've got room for my pack right here. It's completely empty. And there I've got my cook stove, my food, my garbage bag, my medical bag, my stuff sack that I have the sleeping quilt in. Right now it's just got miscellaneous things in it, like tent stake bag and stuff like that. And my electronic bag, that's that gray one right back there. Bed's in place, Sleep and Go's blown up. I have closed the other vestibule. This, I won't be getting in and out that side. It's just a 2-flap system with a hook and loop here. I'm going to go down to the water and get me a couple liters for the night to cook and totally rehydrate. But that's pretty much it. That's how it works. And then I climb in, take off my shoes, my socks. I have a string that I've affixed right here, and it goes from top corner to top corner, and I will hang up my socks, my gaiters, my gloves, and anything else that needs to be up off the ground. And it gets a little bit of heat up there when I cook on the stove. Not enough to fully dry something, but I do have things hanging. I'm sure there's been times I've done I've talked on the camera inside my tent, and you guys have seen things hanging there. That's where that comes from. So I think I've got like 150 something, maybe down into the 140s. I think 140 something miles to Canada. But I'm really super tired. So let me get my mileage for my cute wife, so when she does the video, she'll know. I am at mile 2507.0. 19.9 mile day. We're calling it a 20 mile day. I hope this finds everybody out there healthy, happy, and well. I'm having a great time. I am knocking on Canada's door. It's been an amazing summer hiking the Pacific Crest Trail, and I'm just gonna relax tonight, cook myself a couple of dinners, hopefully get a good night's sleep with no rain. So fingers are crossed. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Find a reason to smile and chase after it. See you later. Fish tank out.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive, and the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you